Hey, good people. Well, we have another day down in the books. Laying in bed, covered up, but not to my neck because it's a little warm in here. The air is not working the way that it should. And so I'm not as happy as I usually am. Another change I made is I got a little slap on instead of a bonnet. I got a cute little haircut this week, because it's the summer and it's triple digits and nobody want to be hot. Nobody wants to be hot. And hair gets hot. So I got a cute little haircut that I can wake up and just brush it down. And your girl has been getting a lot of compliments on that haircut. I'm feeling like I'm 23 again. Yep. But I couldn't talk to you guys for the past 3 nights because I had to go to work. And like I said, I try not to use social media at work. I try to focus on work when I go to work. We have to lead by example. Speaking of leading by example, it's tough to lead people these days. I try to bring good energy with me when I go to work and be kind to everybody and, treat people like they need to be treated, because sometimes we spend more time with the people at work than we do with our families. If you think about it, you spend most of your time working, then you want to create an environment that you want to go to. And so I like to create an environment where people want to come and they're going to be happy because in this economy, we all have to work. But in the same vein, people just don't know how to protect their jobs. I supervise people and, when I'm coaching them, I always say, nothing that comes out of my mouth will cause you to lose your job. But in the same vein, the stuff that you do will cause you to lose your job. Sometimes your work and your work ethic speaks for you, and it speaks volumes more than anything anybody can say. And it's visible. It's visible. And I have such a spirit of gratitude. I thank God every day for a great job, and for a wonderful work environment because, people desire to have that, and you have to be grateful for your job. Go to your job and just be grateful. Say, you know what? It may not be where I want to be, because a lot of times, come on, we don't want to work. We want that paycheck, but we don't want to work. But we need to work, and we need to take care of our families, and we need the money, and things are not getting cheaper. We talked about that, people living out of their cars and living out of storage facilities. It's not cheap. I think I got like maybe 7 items today, and it was almost $150. And I'm like, what did I buy? Where does the money go? And so I know the value of having a job, keeping my job, and and making a paycheck because, this is the time that we're living in. We have to work. We have to work. Well, we don't have to work. We need to work. Now there are other avenues, like investing and saving and stuff. But until you get to a place called there, you got to clock in and out. And I know I'm not in a place called there, and I do go and I clock in and out. But when I clock in, I give it everything. And it's not just because of the job or the position. I give it because I'm grateful to God for that job. And He gave me that job, And I am grateful that I am allowed to work, because there's so many people who just don't have jobs, and wish that they could work, or they don't have their health and their strength and they can't work. What a feeling that must be. And I'm not ready to feel those feelings. I'm not ready to feel those feelings. Now, I am working towards financial independence. We have to do that. We have to do that. And if you're young enough to do that, or if you're older and still young enough to do that, then by all means be as independent as you can of any paycheck, any system, Yeah, because it's a little rough out there, folks. It's a little rough out there. But you know what I know? God is able. And no matter who's in office, He is the Lord. He is strong. He is mighty. He fights for us every day. He walks with you. He protects you. He provides for you. He gives you your daily bread. He owns it all. And because He is your Father, you can ask Him for anything. And if you believe, it will be provided to you. It will be provided to you. Your daily bread. So tonight, when you close your eyes, say, Father, I need you. Father, I love you. Please come, sir, and help me. Help me to hold out. Help me to keep on. Help me to have everything I need to make it. In Jesus' name. I love you guys. I'm praying for you. You have a great night. It was good talking to you. Thank you for keeping me company. Until we meet again, have a blessed night. Take care. Bye-bye.